there. My viewers, I respect you, and I would like us to learn about business networking. But before we do that, allow me to introduce myself. I go by the name Sarah Karingi. I have a title which I have earned over the last 11 or 12 years. I go by the title, the Queen of Networking. We know what queens do. Queens care about people, queens take care of people. Good queens really work with people. When they lead with authenticity. When they talk and they communicate to the people that they care of. Communicating is not just producing a voice. Communicating is making people understand what ideas you have, why you think they are important, how they can be put out to people so that they can exploit them, and make sure that, of course, these people tap into those ideas and see how they can build themselves. There are times people don't realize that they are very strong. There are times people don't just want someone to work with them. There are times people want someone just to listen to them. There's a lady that I really admire, but she has passed on. She passed on many years back. She's Maya Angelou. So what did Maya Angelou say in one of her quotes? People don't care how much you know, like how much you care. So the question is, how do you care for people, or how do you care about people? One way of caring about people is giving them support, is lifting them from this level to this level, or even to higher levels, without feeling jealous, or without feeling like, if I share the information I have, if I connect people to the opportunities that are available, that I, as Sarah Karingi, am going to lose. So, who is Sarah Karingi in a nutshell? Sarah is an author. I have authored 2 books. The first book is the story of my life, Overcoming the Impossible. This is a book that communicates to people and telling them that whatever you think you can't achieve is achievable. It is a book that talks about the challenges that I have faced from when I was a small girl, as I grew up, to the time when I became a leader. And those have been very many years, and I've kept learning. So anything that you think you can't achieve, imagine what you can achieve it. The second book, because I'm very passionate about networking, is what successful business networkers do. We all want to be successful. And success is not just money. Success is based on the people that you can influence positively, the people that you can help to think differently, the people that you can support in different ways, the people that you can help to become better than who they have been or where they are, by making them see that they can make it in life. So this book talks about the values that we need to possess as networkers. What are the principles of networking? Those are put in this book. For you to be successful in business, there are certain values that you need to have. The other book, why I feel that networking helps us to break ceilings. I went all the way to America. I had never been to America. And I went to the American embassy. I got so frustrated. I went 4 times. And on the 4th time is when I got a visa to go to America. And some people wonder, is it really necessary? But you know what? When you really want something, you will get it. And so I went to America, and I met Dr. Ivan Meissner, who influences me in matters networking. He's actually my mentor. And amazingly, I became a co-author of his book, which is Who is in Your Room? The African edition. Together with me is another man from Nairobi, and his name is Anthony Jega. So we, the 2 of us, are the ones who appear in that book, in addition to the people who helped Dr. Ivan Meissner write that book. So sometimes you go somewhere networking and you'll not be able to know Where an opportunity will come from, I didn't know that I would get, of course, to be put in that book. And guess what? I'm making money from that book. So I feel so good that Dr. Meissner put me in that book. And I was one of the best performing member in that organization. As I gave the best business, the most business, I gave the most referrals, I brought the most visitors, I shared all the ideas I had, I did very good leadership to a point where my chapter was the best in the region, that is in Kenya and East Africa as a whole. And that is what made me say that if I step out, I can be able now by myself, try to see how best I can help people to become professional and good networkers. So this book is Who is in Your Room? And you are wondering, what the hell is this? Who is in your room? In short, what it means is, who are the people that you surround yourself with? The people who you surround yourself with will either influence you positively or negatively. So it's you to make up your mind. These people will influence you on their values. Do you work with engines? Do you work with anchors? That is in this book. It just says that engines are people who care about you. They critique you positively, they mentor you, they work with you. When they see you falling, they lift you up, they share with you ideas, they also share with you the challenges that they have faced so that you too don't face those challenges and that you can be able to make your road very smooth to success. So this book will help you to know that with good engines, you can go far. How about anchors? Anchors. Look at a boat. I believe most of us have been to coastlines and we have seen either ships that have been anchored somewhere. They don't move, they just stay in one place, staying in one place around, maybe moving around, especially if it's a boat. And these boats are not able to move to the next level. That is what happens when you associate yourself with anchors. You don't mean to be anchored. You need to move. You need to have the power, like the way engines power vessels. So when you work with engines, it means you go to far off places. Sarah also is in the real estate sector. I won't say that it is me who started the real estate. That was my late husband, Karingi Masharia. He taught me how to do real estate, and I have been working with people who are in the construction sector. I can build a house for you, of course, with consultants and other professionals. That's something that I have learned over the time, that you know what, you can grow with the networks that are around you. You don't have to be the person to do something. I have learned this from Richard Branson. I've learned this from Dr. Ivan Meissner, who says, network up. So in short, what this means is that look for people who are better than you so that they can lift you up higher, so that they can enlighten you, so that they can support you, so that when they see that you are not walking the right way, they can tell you, hey, you are walking on the wrong grounds. I've also learned from people like Dr. Kiyosaki, who talks about wealth creation. And so, people like Warren Buffett, I listen to them. Sometimes you need to be mentored. Networking is about mentorship. If you work with mentors, you will go very far. And do not make as many mistakes as if you walk alone. There's a quote that says, if you want to rise, lift others. What does that mean? Be generous. Stop being someone who cannot be selfish and who can help nobody. When you are generous, people will see it. People will know that you are someone who can support them. People can help you because you have really helped so many others. In life, you cannot succeed alone. In this world, we are interconnected in or on the internet. The moment I came to learn about internet, I said I'm going to exploit the power of the internet. So I have connected with people from different parts of the world. Sarah has received very many awards which are global. Why? Because I've been deliberately on social media. People fear going to social media, but I think the ones who fear are those people who probably have done some crimes, or maybe others have wronged others, so they don't want to be seen. less maybe they're exposed, but I don't fear going on social media because for me to be on social media, I have mentored many people. I have helped many people businesses such that they don't have to fall. I have helped many people to move from one step to another step. And that is what really makes my heart very, very delighted. I feel so good when I work with people and see them growing. That is not what is networking. Now, to go deeper into networking, let me just define what it is. Networking is building meaningful relationships. It is connecting with other people. It is developing the relationships that you have already done. And how do you develop a relationship? Just by improving every time. For example, you have met someone today. You don't have to stay there. You have to follow up. So you have to make sure that that relationship is taken care of. How do you take care of a relationship? Call someone, tell them that you'd like to meet them for a cup of tea. Be the person actually to even to pay for that cup of tea. Like 2 days ago, I was invited by a very good friend of mine who is the programs manager at School of Business in Strathmore University. And imagine what, she paid for me that event where we were going to learn about taxation in Kenya. And I was so delighted. I also invited another friend on her request, and I was able to go with her to that place. So I met this lady who heard me say, I am the queen of networking, and I help people to build relationships. I connect people to their destiny helpers. And she quickly came to me and invited me to a cup of tea. She said, Sarah, I'm going to pay for the cup of tea. I would like to learn something from you about networking. I would like to learn a little bit about how I can even meet some people who I feel I get scared about. And so I helped her to understand that it's possible for you to get to the next level by building confidence. So if you're not confident, if you don't wear a smile, people will keep away from you. So this lady, I'm meeting her next week, and we are going to do things together because she told me that she's a well-connected advocate. The people who come to see her are people who are either outside the country, they connect her on LinkedIn, others meet her, of course, on social media, they connect with her, and she has many contacts that she would like to share with me. Why? Just because of I introduced myself and I said, I connect people to their destiny helpers. And so she said she would also like to come to me so that we can do things together. That is what networking is. Note, she never told me she wants business from me, but what she wants is just to connect with me so that we can go to the next level together. Now, how do you then, of course, in networking, maintain a relationship? At times, people don't realize that when you meet people, people are assets. In Swahili, it is said, watu ni mali. Mali means wealth. People are wealth. So how do you maintain people so that they don't leave you? Number one, if you have workers, whom we call employees, how do you maintain a relationship with employees? Do you remember to maybe buy them maybe dinner, or you dine with them together, you engage them maybe in conversations and make them give you ideas of how they can help you build the business. When they share ideas and then you work with them, you implement these ideas, they feel very good. I remember one time, one of our employees in one of the meetings tell me, Madam, how about if we could buy a generator to run the entire operations of our workshop? And I was shocked because I had never thought about that. And the following week, guess what? I was able to buy a new generator for our business. And that made that employee feel very happy, and the rest were also happy. So anytime we have meetings, I engage them. We eat together. We share together. Sometimes also remembering to share a birthday for your employees. They feel very good. They are small things, but they mean a lot to them. Also listening to their needs. How can you support them? How can you mentor them? How can you lift them? For us in our business, Sama Enterprises Limited, we decided to share with the ones that have been with us for many years. Pieces of land, they paid nothing, but we gave them titles. Where do you think those employees will go? They will stick with us because we have taken care of them, we listen to them. In addition to that, we have also helped them to grow wealth through land ownership. The other way to build a relationship with the people, say it's your customers. How do you build a relationship with your customers? Just call them, ask them how they are, find out whether they are fine, see whether you can give them referrals. Just ask them, how can I give you a referral? Understand their businesses, visit them, let them see that you sincerely care about them. Many times I've visited some of our customers and they're usually very happy. Take to them gifts and tell them, I appreciate you as one of my best customers. That person will not go anywhere because you care about them. The other way that you can help these people to be continue being loyal to you is to market them online. Some of my friends, some of my customers, I have asked them to provide me with their e-flyers, and I have managed to sell their businesses online or to make their businesses visible. And that is what has made them to connect with me more. And some of them are, of course, still our customers. Some have been with us for over 20 or 30 years just because we have known how to build relationships with them. The other way, send them emails, share with them your newsletters. If you have an event, invite them. If they have an event, visit them. Just go to that event and talk positively about them. Just say, for example, Jane has been one of my best friends, one of my customers, my best customers, and this is what she has done for me. The moment you say that, others, of course, will be very interested in you and what you do. And they also be interested in Jane because they see you care about your customers. I've also learned that at times we assume our suppliers. Our suppliers are very important to us. And the moment I learned how to take care of our suppliers, my friends, they have continued supplying us with things on credit. And of course, that is being smart because I take their goods on credit. Sometimes I'm able to, of course, ask them to extend the time. So I buy some time as I continue using their resources. Then as I sell or as I manufacture our products, which are the wooden products, the doors and the frames and the flooring materials, then I pay them their money later. That means I have not used money from my pocket or from what I have to build my business. Those are ways to maintain a relationship. How about other people that you meet, the friends that you meet? Ask them, how can I make you visible? How can I be of help to you? How can I support you? And when you do that, guess what? Those people will be interested in you. The other thing, of course, to build a relationship is to make sure that, of course, you build a reputation beyond yourself. You want your business to grow even after you are long gone, long dead, by making sure that everything that is online is good. There's a quote that I have that says, "It is those with best people skills who win the day." And with that, allow me to stop there and tell you that networking will help you to break very many ceilings and to go across borders, and you will be successful. Once more, I'm Sarah Karingi, the Queen of Networking. Thank you so much for watching, and I would like to inform you about my social media presence. You go to LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, which is the latest on social media. So once you go there, you find Sarah Karingi, the Queen of Networking. And I also have a website which goes by www.sarahkaringi.com. You'll learn more about me. Thank you very much.